Hey everyone, hope you have a great day. I'm Dmitry, head at Soter, and today I'm super excited in this hopefully engaging and quite short session to present you with our newest feature called interactive dashboards. Actually, seen it was released or announced just yesterday, but I already seen hundreds of these dashboards being created, and I believe by some of you as well. So it's live; you can really build with it. But today I'll share with you, I guess, a few details, thoughts, like how you can perceive this new feature, how you can use it, and just show you a few nice live demos. And yeah, we'll have a Q&A as well. Okay, so to start with, actually, what are these live, or not live, but actually interactive dashboards? You might have seen already a few functionality like creating Word documents, Excel documents in Soter AI, but now we are stepping into the next phase. And give me a moment, I'll share this with you and start this live presentation. Okay. Uh, so my job is, I would say, quite different from you guys, but I also work with a lot of data, some formulas, and visualization of data is crucial. And not all these kind of static and stale documents like Excels can cover all these needs. So that's why often the case you use some Power BI dashboards, some other platforms that can visualize your data in the lifetime. And I wanted to showcase you a few quite nice, I believe, demos that show you that it's now actually possible to do in Soter AI. Again, it's all available in all your chats, in all your workflows. And as you can see in this first example, the prompts to kind of activate this interactive dashboards is super straightforward. So in this case, I've just asked it to analyze a few synthetic data sets and provide me with some dashboard. A few minutes later, I have this nice dashboard. You see it has all these like filters. It's actually live. I can reset those. It's all the functionality you know. Of course, it's also iterative in a way that if you don't like something, you can always ask to make some changes. And in terms of the scope of who can see it, it's in your chat. It's basically private, but then you have these two buttons. First one opens it in a new, like full page view. So you can actually have this link and you can see when it was last updated and see it all quite nicely. But also you have this share button. So you basically just click on it and you can share it with any workspace members. So at this point, you can't just share it with anyone. So if a person is not logged in into the Soter, if they don't have access to your workspace, they won't be able to see this interactive dashboard. I wanted to showcase a few more. This one was the loss run dashboard. Next one is data analysis. Again, as you can see, I guess you can't do anything more dumb than that in a way that I just asked to analyze this incident log and create me interactive dashboard with a few filters. Like AI often is so smart that it can figure out like what actually I would need. And what we have here is again, well, I think it's so similar to this legacy dashboards we'll know. right? But now we have this fun playing with AI that it can actually do whatever, and you can transform it in whatever you wish for. So you have the calendar picker, you can do the severity. Again, it's all live. You know it all these different types of graphs it can come up with, or you can come up with, and also some records as well. The next one would be covering the design part of it. So you might have seen that the previous ones looked kind of similar, or even like looking a bit like AI slope. And for this, of course, you can tweak it as well. So you might have your own templates, you can have your own visuals, you can share it, whatever. In this case, in this prompt, I'm sharing with it, like, do it kind of enterprise ready, use this Notion kind of styling, and it generates me this artifact, which, at least as far as I see it, is much cleaner, right? Um, Another example, again, about just this nice visuals. You can play with it. It can do a lot of stuff, really. So for instance, here we have the risk metrics. Boom, you can see the risks. Imagine you have this feature and this dashboard combined with our scheduled workflows. So it updates all these incidents and all these risk metrics for you, and it's sitting somewhere in the dashboard. And it's so visual. And yeah, I just love it. Quite cool. Couple more examples. So this one is about the formula. So what's interesting about it? Under the hood, it's not just image or something, right? It's actually code, and you can bake in some formulas within it, as in some scripts. And for instance, if you have some formulas you want to play with, you want to share with your team, basically you can have it. And this is example for this what if analysis, where you can tweak these toggles and you can actually see the graphs, the numbers actually changing accordingly. Again, quite a use case. And the last one is something me and the team were actually uh, quite not confused, but very surprised about. Is we had no clue that something like this would be even possible with the dashboards. So we were able to create some safety quizzes, games, and this is the example of another uh, way how to you can potentially use these interactive dashboards. I don't know, like, if you can even call them dashboards anymore when they do this kind of stuff. So it's basically a two-dimensional game where you, as a safety person, fight the hazards, and of course you win. Okay, I'm actually done with the demos, and to be fair, like, I can only imagine what you can come up with. You're the experts, right? And I see your mind is already kind of flowing, right, with everything you can do with it. One thing to um, add is it's the first version. Of course, this will be working on improvements, and one of these I feel would be really exciting is, as I've shared, combined with the scheduled workflows, you can already make it basically live, right? This data can update on the schedule daily, weekly. You can have it already somewhere hanging on the TV. But what we want to add is also this kind of a live data connecting under the hood, meaning that it's not going to be, just a snapshot of the data in time and then update it on this like scheduled workflow. But you could also be able, let's say, to just click refresh button or just load the page and it's all live. Very similar to Power BI. So like all your, you know, databases, Microsoft, Google, and other sources of data, they will be baked in there as well. Okay, so to be honest, that's it. That's what I wanted to share. So I'll stop sharing and hopefully we'll have a chance for Q&A. And as far as I see, we have a few questions, so I can go with those. First one from Cardo, the dashboard generated with Python. Actually, it's JavaScript, but yeah, I believe you can also generate them potentially with Python and also just render in a similar way. Then Lisa's asking about the copy option. Do we have a copy option? Yeah, so that's about me mentioning that it's shared. It's like I share this dashboard, but actually it says copy link. So you can just copy link and then basically share it with anyone, if that answers the question. The next one from David. Will the platform prepare work comp experience modification forecast and also what if scenarios on interest related to the experience modification factor? Oh, that's an interesting one. I believe if we see the interest and we already looking at your question, see some interest, we basically make these use cases that are useful for a lot of our users, right? For now, it's definitely something you can play with by yourself, but then, yeah, we definitely move in this direction. Next one from Chris. How could a person with Soter access share a dashboard with a client who does not have Soter access? Yes, it's a great question. And Mike is our head of product, and I don't know if he wants to share anything on top of that, but yes, we already got exactly this feedback. And yeah, we're looking at more options to how do we share these dashboards with the people who basically don't have a access right, who don't want to log in for any reason. It needs to be just done properly, securely, because especially if it's in the next iteration, it's going to be a live interactive dashboard that will have some sensitive data potentially inside. We should be cautious about it. We have existing platform. Can we connect Soter to generate these dashboards? Yes. So I think the one way to do it is through our connectors feature. So we have this kind of pre-installed, let's say, connectors. Also, we've recently added the custom connectors that, for instance, you have an existing platform. If you can export the data out of it, you can basically connect it with Soter AI, and then based on this data, you can generate these dashboards. The next one is, sorry if I missed, is this in workflow somewhere? If so, what was your input of data? Nope. So basically it was just me, new chat, general chat, just random simple prompts with some synthetic data just to showcase you guys how it could work. But yeah, having said that, actually this functionality is available to Soter AI within all the chats. So if you have this, our standard workflow, so your custom workflow, you can actually use it there as well. So it can be a part of your workflow already. Does it have on-premise options since our clients on system locally due to local regulations? No, not at this point, unfortunately. It all comes through our platform. What is the most effective way to convert dashboard graphics for PowerPoint presentations, and how do they convert into generated presentations? I've tried exporting to PDF, but it does not look to convert. Okay, as far as I see, it's a bit different from the dashboards, from these dashboards I'm presenting, in a way that for PowerPoint, I would actually suggest, and you might have seen that we don't have the exporting, at least yet, for this feature, because actually it's not this straightforward. Especially you've seen, for instance, this game example, or you can render some stuff in 3D, and it will be kind of a lossy export. But for, let's say, PowerPoint, if you're looking into some static graphs, dashboards, Soter AI has multiple ways. Usually it figures out on its own, like it either uses some, code generation to, like, Python scripts to generate these graphs, or it can even use the image generation to make some nice custom design, stuff like this. The next one is there a way to connect Soter to an inbox or give it an email address for data sources to get automatically sent into a project workflow? Very interesting question. I can only smilingly answer not yet. Okay, the next one, the dashboard feature is fantastic. However, I've learned in order to make it interactive, you need to provide it in the prompt. Yeah. You can export the dashboard via PDF or PowerPoint. However, there are some minor sizing issues with overlapping data. Otherwise, this is a great addition. Yeah, perfect. Thank you for this feedback. Yeah, it's great that you already tried it. Yeah, so as I mentioned, yeah, it's like you can export it, but there would be some issues. It's great that you can actually uh, do it to some extent. But yeah, it's definitely on our roadmap to figure out that if you guys find it more and more useful, and this exporting functionality is something for us to definitely work on. Sorry, miss, but can you review the specific prompt you input to Software to create the dashboard visuals? So it's super straightforward. I think sometimes you don't even need these magic words, and Software will figure out that's going to be the best way to present the data. But you can just use this interactive dashboard kind of phrase, and it will trigger it. So I want interactive dashboard, and that's it. Also, by the way, within the platform, together with this release announcement, under this Soter logo on the right bottom corner of our platform, you have the link to our help center. And actually, it's quite nice. It has this whole article on also a few other examples of how to use this feature, how to trigger it. Yeah. So please check it out. I think it's going to be quite useful. Okay, so I'm looking if I've missed anything or not. Okay, looks like that's it. Okay, we're out of questions. I'm out of features to share with you. Thanks a lot. I hope it was exciting and at least a bit insightful for you. not too boring. Thanks for a lot of questions, a lot of activity. Hopefully you like this new feature. Check it out. Hopefully you like this platform. And yeah, thank you so much for the participating in this webinar. And have a great day.